on me, sir?
out.
Please
Step
identify
out.
yourself, sir.
Step out. I'm Sergeant Ramon. You step out.
Okay, give me 3 forms of identification.
Step out.
Give me 3 forms of identification.
I'm
3
sorry.
forms
I'm
of
sorry.
identification.
Step out. I'm
Hold
not
on.
going to tell you again.
Okay,
Step
well. Este va a leer la advertencia de ley. O sea, ahí lo ponte para calma tuya. Acabas de entregar el calma después. El número tuyo completo. Yo tengo derecho. Vete allá. Si tú no me toques, yo no te toco. Vete allá. Le vas a dar tu mente frente al mundo. Vete allá. Para, vete allá. Si vuelves a pasar, tienes que irte afuera. Tienes que irte afuera. Me cago en la madre también.
Acabo de perder una prima.
Yo estoy esperando la información del menor y la de...
Dame la información.
No, no voy a entregar ninguna información mientras llegue mi abogado. Aquí no va a haber información de nadie.
Okay,
Mi papel, escúchame, mi licencia.
Perdón.
Escucha, mi licencia yo no la traje porque no la encontré. Yo tengo mi pasaporte, pero ya yo le texteé a mi prima para que mi prima me mandara. El pasaporte está en la casa de ella para que ella me lo enviara a
Lo
mí.
que necesito la información.
¿Pero para qué?
El compañero haga tu trabajo.
¿Pero para qué? ¿Pero
Por
para
eso
qué?
mismo, lo que tengo es el pasaporte. No tengo.
Dale el pasaporte.
Eso estoy esperando que me.
Ya entonces no se busca una instrucción en la justicia.
¿Cómo?
Es una instrucción en la justicia.
Entonces, ¿y para qué usted quiere la información mía?
Correcto, porque se intervino con ese menor en la carretera.
No, es que no estaba en la carretera, estaba aquí en la urbanización.
Por eso, ¿y
En la
qué es
carretera,
qué es la
eso
carretera aquí?
Oye,
Esto, él no puede correrlo aquí.
Samantha, entra, déjame entrarlo a mí, déjame hablar a mí.
The Bronx is hot right now.
Why are you touching me?
Come on, Trey, relax. I don't know.
No, sit in the car. No, sit in the car. No. What the fuck? How do you even do now? What the fuck y'all doing?
What's up?
Bro, he
Yo, B-Money, come over here and record, bro.
Did you pull me over in traffic? Did you pull me over in traffic? Why you fucking touching me, bro? Why you just pull me over in traffic? Come on, get off me, bro. Get off me.
he not resisting.
What's your back number? What's your name, bro? Huh? Huh? What's your back number? What's your name, bro? Nigga is bugging out, bro. Get the fuck off me, bro. Put your hand behind your back. Get off me. Get off me, because you know you fucked up, right? Get off me. Alright, I'm sitting here in the car.
Trey, stop. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. What the fuck? Trey. Come on, Trey. Y'all are wildin'. Yo, bro, y'all fucking wildin'.
I threw my phone.
Why you punching him?
By nature, government, monopoly, and police is a fundamentally irredeemable system. Now, what anarchism does is it says, okay, security is something that is of crucial, essential human need. We all need to be safe in our property, safe in our purpose. The organization that by far is the biggest violator of this, and always has been, always will be, is the government. Why? Because it's a monopoly, because it has no accountability. And if you have one agency, pretend it's not the government, pretend it's Apple. And Apple has in charge of security in this town. People are rioting, people are looting. And Apple says, yeah, we're not going to send people into work. And if you try to defend yourself, we're going to put you in jail as well. That's the problem of having a government monopoly. And that's something that anarchism solves for. Yeah. So there's something called private governance and there's government. So for example, if you go to Macy's, right? If you want to return your sweater, Macy's rules are right up there. You have 7 days. If you don't have a receipt, you're going to get store credit. If you do have a receipt, you get a refund. So every organization, every bar, every nightclub, your house has rules of governance. It's often they're unspoken. This is unavoidable. Objectivists understand, and they don't deny this. This is something they talk about constantly, is anytime you have a government monopoly, it's going to have enormous distortions as a consequence. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be ineffective. And when you're talking about ineffectiveness in markets, that's not just, like the cup sucks. It often means mass death. It often means persecution. So this is something that anarchism, if not entirely prevents, certainly mitigates enormously.
Do you know that police officers have to take an IQ test, and if they score too high on that test, they're not allowed to protect and serve? Is one of the worst things you can say in the back of a squad car.
What would you do if you were at war with someone and you try to destroy their currency? You try to disarm them, maybe propagandize their children? Yeah, all the shit your government is doing to you right now is what you do when you're at war, because they are at war with you. And this is about a war on the American people. That's what you're watching right now. Don't listen to any of these Democrats who use this bullshit emotional language about how they just care so much about saving kids. Give me a fucking break. These are the same people who are sending weapons into a war in Eastern Europe right now with the expressly stated goal of prolonging the war for geopolitical strategic reasons. It's not that their hearts are bleeding over innocent people dying. They have no problem with innocent people dying if it helps their political ends. They don't care about children. That's not what it's about. This is about disarming your enemy, all in an attempt to continue their war against you. And by the way, this isn't even like, it's not like I'm reaching that far. They'll tell you. I mean, they'll use slightly coded language, but the war on terrorism has been turned inward. It's now a domestic war on terrorism. And the terrorists, of course, are who's already been described as the terrorists. Well, I mean, according to the former director of the CIA, it's anti-government extremists, evangelical Christians, libertarians, Trump supporters.
Unholy alliance frequently of religious extremists, authoritarians, fascists, bigots, racists, nativists,
the
even
FBI
libertarians.
has called parents at school board meetings terrorists. The ones who are upset about their kids being masked up and propagandized with an ideology that tells their kids to hate their parents and hate their fellow Americans and all this shit. They're telling you, like, it's not like this is not too far under the surface. They're telling you we're at war with terrorism, and then and that the war is here domestically, and then they're telling you who the terrorist is, and it's you. You fit the description. So every person I'm speaking to right now, you fit the description. Just for being interested in this show, you fit the description. Your government's at war with you.